Greetings, good people. What's up? What's happening? My name is Dr. Clarence, and welcome back to TV7 Live, where we get to give you all the hottest and top trending topics, broadcasting live and direct from Zimbabwe, Africa. So, what is up today? What is happening today? Tuesday, the 19th of November, and the year, of course, is 2024. We are seeing the demonstrations in Mozambique there falling. Now, as the SADC summit has just begun, we're seeing the SADC guys there pulling a shocker. Yeah. Genga re SADC kutonga kwaro runotonga pa chisadaka chaipo. Chafunga kuti vachaita chisabata, chiusabata. But anyways, what do these guys do? Are we going to see wakomana ve SADC vachitisabata vachitumira masoja ne police ya ku Mozambique, as we are seeing protests in Mozambique recently got banned? Imagine, freedom of expression got banned in the nation of Mozambique. Now, to top that, something happened at the ongoing SADC summit in Zimbabwe. We're seeing these guys pulling a shocker. Can we call this one a humiliating shocker? Or rather, it is a position, a firm position. Anyways, we're gonna go there right about now. But before we go there, hold on there, before we go there, enough respect to everybody who's watching us live. To those who are watching us live, make sure you click the like button. Just click the like button, because clicking the like button, you do not need no Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. Just rig and click the button there. Enough respect to Mukoma Ino there, watching us live, watching from Durban, Eben. How is it there? I hope big things are going in Eben, and the fire you are letting it burn. Big up to Maxwell Mavi, as really say, watching from Cape Town there. I hope you are safe there in Cape Town. Anyways, what's going down in Cape Town? Now, in Mozambique, we saw the Mozambique security system would arrest some people and would gun down some people. Imagine, kana kuma protest kwa kufiwa ni wanu wakawanda zwekudaro. Right, even one munu wakawanda zwake. But the situation in Mozambique, now we see this one. Mozambique bans protests after weeks of post-poll violence. So remember, a few days ago we did do a video where we were talking about the SADC, the Mozambique situation, where we were saying that, or rather asking, has the SADC just isolated Mozambique? Remember, when these guys would begin talking about the SADC summit, they had mentioned Mozambique, but all of a not sudden, we saw the SADC official website. The SADC official website would remove the nation of Mozambique from the agenda. Now, as we are thinking that the Mozambique situation is about to reach its peak, we see Wakumana the SADC Vatura Foshoro on a peak, and they dig a grave, and then they shuffle the protesters in Mozambique. Here showing on the screen, that is the Zimbabwe president Emmerson Mnangagwa, who is currently the resident chairperson of the SADC for 1 year. Now we're seeing him with the secretary of SADC, who is in Zimbabwe. Now the Tanzanian president, I don't know if he's gonna be, that guy is Elias Magosi. We see him meeting with President Emmerson Mnangagwa on the 18th of November. Right. Already the SADC Extraordinary Summit has begun. The question is, will the Tanzanian president, who is the chairperson of the SADC organ on politics and defense, remember the position that was held by the Zambian president Hakainde Hichilema, Chinda Wekurema uya, remember 2023 achireva zvakaitika elections, Zimbabwe.
While the electoral processes were concluded in some member states, I understand that they are inconclusive.
Now, this guy begins by saying, I understand. Okay, why do you begin by saying I understand without noting the point? This alone means there is tension. But I'll bring it as a question. Is there tension? Understand what? Enough respect to everybody who's watching us live. I'm seeing a comment from Maxwell Shibanda on my video there where I did a slip of tongue in speaking. All right. I understand some people may not necessarily understand rurimi rwanjenga pa rurimi rwapotsa apa, but since you don't on the E, right? So they will make a comment on that. All right. I was talking about the Tanzanian president Samia Suluhu going to Brazil for the G20 meeting. So I would say it's not a G20 meeting, but I think that is understandable there. Anyways, apologies for that mistake. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. Okay. Remember, we are nation builders. We are not toxic people. Big up to Mkoma Ino watching us from Durban. Maxio Mavi there watching from Cape Town. Sanangurai Machaka says it's simply an endorsement. The word endorsement means it all. Endorse dindoga. Right. From OG's Mpumalanga. How is it there in Mpumalanga? Is it fire? Diri. Yes. Big up to Mary Chigomira says watching from Cape Town there. Cape Town ndichatombo yao ku Cape Town ndakati Cape ndinayo kudara chasara kupinda ku town ndo vanapinda mu Cape Town. Untold Stories are watching us live. Lonely Machoko watching from Harare. FS Jele says hi Doc, it's now a big shame and embarrassment. It is very embarrassing. It's very, very embarrassing. Big up to Priscilla Mangwende. This is confusing. Zwakambon soldiers were joining a protest. ETC. Yes, we see soldiers joining protest here and there. Remember my soldier, those guys who swear an oath to protect the nation. The nation wanu. And territorial integrity is the terrain, the land. So my soldier, I know about trial, right? But remember, one time it's called America, and Africa, the thing is, nobody has enough money to be saving except the looters and other guys who are not deserving some positions. Guys like the very cruel and overzealous Jacob Mafume, who is demolishing people's houses and saying it is legal. It's like saying Lucifer is legal. That is what Jacob Mafume is doing. He is doing the work of the devil. So I wouldn't say no offense. He is doing the work of the devil. Okay, we don't apologize to devils.
In others. In that regard, I wish to appeal to all political stakeholders to remain calm and exercise restraint.
Right, let me rewind. The guy hasn't said the message again. Let me rewind it. He's beginning. Mirai guys, nisati ndatanga ndirikunzwisisa zvamuri kunyunyuta nazvo handitika, but mirai nditange ndakupai explanation because ndoda kutaura zvinhu zvinobohwa, saka mirai nditange ndanyatsa kusoftai handitika. That is what this guy is doing. If it is a normal situation, he should just say, vakomana tinoda kuti zvakati, but asati ati zvakati arikutanga akachiti zvakati asati ati zvaari kuda kuti, saka ari kuti.
While the electoral processes were concluded in some member states, I understand that they are inconclusive in others.
In some member states, I understand they are inconclusive in others. Okay, we have 2 states that has recently held elections. Okay, all right, more than 14, all right, from Zimbabwe, 2023. Okay, Andy, but he wants to talk about Mozambique there.
In that regard, I wish to appeal to all political stakeholders to remain calm and exercise restraint as the electoral management bodies and
political stakeholders, not political vegetable holders. Isusu tiri political vegetables holders. These guys who are in power, ndo political stakeholders vari kudya nyama chaiyo isina mabhonzo.
Other relevant bodies finalize the electoral process. On a similar note, allow me also to congratulate His Excellency Daniel Chapo. On a similar note, allow me also to congratulate His Excellency. On a similar note, allow me also to congratulate His Excellency Daniel Chapo. On a similar note, allow me also to congratulate His Excellency Daniel Chapo.
Okay, this guy says, allow me also to congratulate Daniel Chapo. He says, allow me. So that is in his personal capacity. With the way this guy is talking, this guy sounds like he's Angolian. He sounds like he is Angolian. Where is he from? He is a MCO chairperson, right? MCO and ministerial in something. Abbreviation anonesa kutaura. Okay.
President-elect finalize the electoral process. On a similar note, allow me also to congratulate His Excellency Daniel Chapo, President-elect of the Republic of Botswana, and His Excellency Navin Ramgoolam, Prime Minister of the Republic of Mauritius, for their electoral.
All right, I think this guy is he Mulambo Haimbe? He looks like Mulambo Haimbe. The images from Mulambo Haimbe that I'm seeing, he is wearing my glasses. Now this guy has a Bachelor of Law degree, LLB. From which nation is this guy from? Okay, he's a Zambian. So he's talking like somebody who has as their other first language, a language that is not English, an accent like the Portuguese language from Angola there. So it's Mulambo Haimbe, and his surname really sounds like Hakainde Hichilema.
Victories in the recently held elections. Let me also take this opportunity to wish the Republic of Namibia our very best in the forthcoming general elections scheduled.
He wishes the nation of Namibia his very best. What is his very best? Okay. So this guy is from the nation of where? From Zambia. From where who come there from outer there is Hakainde Hichilema. Right? And he said, I would like to congratulate the people of Mozambique. Now, I'm not saying this guy Atengwa, but anokwanso tengekero. Right? I'm just putting it out there. Okay.
27th November. I take this opportunity also to congratulate Excellency Daniel Chapo, President of the Republic of Mozambique, and Duma Boko, President of the Republic.
And Duma Boko. Now, Duma Boko is not written there. Let me rewind again. Right? Read body language. And Duma Boko, he lifts this finger. Right? It's remembering a point. Right? He was thinking of that in his mind. He was supposed to congratulate Duma Boko first. Right? But when he was deciding that, he was arguing it himself. Do I congratulate first the person akaitama elections later before congratulating the person asat aitwa sworn in achiri president elect, but imwe nyika yakatitwa ma elections, right? Vakatita president inauguration, right? President akato gadzira makabod nema cabinet nema chairs sorry, and he did the cabinet
of Mozambique, and Duma Boko, President of the Republic of Botswana.
Okay, watch this smile. Is that a smack? He is looking for approval. Approval from who? Let me just rewind here.
Also to congratulate His Excellency Daniel Chapo has finalized the electoral process.
I would like to congratulate. Did he do excellently in his election? He calls him His Excellency, a president-elect.
Bodies and other relevant bodies.
I would like to congratulate myself, future president-select of Zimbabwe, that I am going to be the future president of Zimbabwe after Emerson Mnangagwa.
Finalize the electoral process. On a similar restraint as the electoral management.
Watch the hand. The other hand it be behind the sign around chairperson. Why would one be reading like this? I would also like, this gives us an insight into the type of a person that this guy is. Right? He is making this announcement not because it is him saying that. That is why his hands are like this. He is reciting. It is not him who planned this. Right? So, ndo mafungirangu, but it is correct. Ari mafungirangu kudaro. Okay. 1 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1 plus 1 equals 2. Alright. Ndingenda solve maths, right? Maths hapana pa uchazoti. Because kwa kuchipisa sika 1 plus 1 yazita 1.8. No. Right?
Bodies and other relevant. Daniel Chapo Duma Boko of Mozambique and Duma Boko. Excellency Daniel Chapo, so to congratulate
His Excellency Daniel Chapo goes it faster because he said it earlier on. Because now he had forgotten Duma Boko, so he has to bring again Daniel Chapo. There.
Excellency Daniel Chapo, President of the Republic of
His Excellency Daniel Chapo, that's a bata. Right, ndakangana ma lyrics ndichiro ngoma. Okay, hande Daniel Chapo, Gigi Chapo, saka ego zvinonda kutaura nezva Duma Boko, ndanga ndadhibha futi saka ndangodzokoroza, but anyways, aisi tanganda kana jokoti.
Daniel Chapo, President-elect.
Daniel Chapo, right, ikofi chiri kupisa isati yapora.
Of the Republic of Botswana.
Of the Republic of Botswana, I'm announcing His Excellency. But anyways, I would like to congratulate Daniel Chapo because ndamtaura dara and Duma Boko ndo ndanda diba because I can't even recall the name. I think you saw my broadcast when I was doing my video at Duma Boko before ndajaira the name Duma Boko in my head. That is how I would say Duma Boko. Boko Duma Boko, the way he is saying it. So he doesn't really know him, right? This guy, no time he to follow the news. He has time to be followed, right? These guys are busy, being busy with other things. That is the type of person he would be. I don't think in his nation, I think I does politics, this type of a guy. I think I church, something else.
Excellency Daniel Chapo, President of the Republic of Mozambique, and Duma Boko, President of the Republic of Botswana.
Then he smiles and President of the Republic of Botswana. He looks somewhere. So this guy is from Zambia. Him making an announcement, being a somebody from Zambia, the nation where we see Hakainde Hichilema coming from. Right, he would be the right candidate for that. He would be somebody who is neutral to make this announcement so that this very short clip can be captured and posted on social, not media, right, for people to see. Are they posting this to be checking my reactions, Evan? Of course, yes. And also, the power, right? So I think vakomana vari kuona kuti tikasashingirira power redu rinogona kuwapa. Saka vanhu vakasatipa mavhotsi avo ndisu tichawapa maresults edu atikuda kuwapa. Enough respect to everybody who is watching us live right about now. Enough respect. FS Jele says Dimdara is confused. That Dimdara announcing is just making an announcement. He's not confused. He seems like a sociable person, somebody who can be talked into making this speech. Now, can this guy be bought? I don't think he's the type of a guy who would say, buy me, buy me. He looks like an easygoing person. He looks like an easygoing person, a free-spirited person, a person with no attachments. So him, up until now, it means this guy may actually not necessarily be following a politics, etc. And kana ngoya kumbe pa X, kana pa Y, kana pa generationz.com. Achiona kuti zizvi kutaurwa. Anenge angori akangoti Z ari mbamake pamwe TV chaiyo aitobake. This is my assumption, just by reading the type of body language. Yeah, this guy. Strive masiwa atori active, right? But the type of characteristic yakada udaro.
While the electoral processes were concluded in some member states, I understand that they are inconclusive.
Though they were concluded in some member states, this guy is a lawyer. I understand that they are inconclusive. Now, concluded and inconclusive. Concluded is not appear, right? But that is inconclusive. They may be concluded. Then issues which they want to be heeded, and some would have pleaded and actually asked, waiting for feedback, right? But feedback, actually, they are getting a feedback. Hey guys, sit back now. No more protests. Okay. We need to open the borders back and build the trade and make the bag, right? So you guys do beg your placards and make us dead.
In others. In that regard, I wish to appeal to all political stakeholders to remain calm and exercise restraint as the electoral management bodies and other relevant bodies finalize the electoral process. On a similar note,
so we think this guy Mulambo Haimbe, right? He actually has a master's in law, so he's a professor, right? Worked as a counsel for Copper Belt Energy Corporation and Barclays Bank Zambia, right? So we're seeing the type of background. Asiana Jacob Mafume and Datuta Fume Nekutenge stains in the land. Land I think square. Nobody owns the land. The people actually belong to the land. She no badariskwa. Imari ye could develop a land, right? Imari ye could develop a land, right? So Jacob Mafuma kind of chukuru, but ana brain. Zuntu zakasiana, right? Kwenda uchukuru kwakafani kunotora driver's license. Unongonotora driver's license, but driving yako ira pattern rako, right? So he was citing my laws, the demolition of property is not vandalism. It's not, because your property, you have worked with your blood and sweat. Your property is your power. It's an extension of you. Your property yakafane vudzi rako. Your property yakafane skin yako, right? So these guys will be citing my laws as secret. My laws are my book, right? A person has a right to accommodation, right? A right to shelter, right? A person kune masquatter rights, masquatter nyango squatter. That's why kuna prescription law to laws. But anyways, all laws are illegal. The only laws that are laws are the natural laws, the 4 natural laws. Laws is entering into a society. We enter what we call a social contract. A social contract would mean we are agreeing as human beings kutita kupa uyu ma powers ekumbo tibisira mtemo yedu kuti tigare zvakanaka for greater good. Now, as the president is saying, we are building the nation brick by brick. Mafume is destroying people block by block, crib by crib, not brick by brick. And even when the government is saying, we have blocked this, he comes with his club and they say, no, they haven't blocked, they can't blackball me. I have the go ahead, I have the white ball to be hitting these houses, right? So Jacob Mafume must be fired, right? If the guy had honor before he would resign, because he has honor, he was supposed to not demolish, and I'll keep on speaking on it.
Allow me also to congratulate His Excellency Daniel Chapo, President-elect of the Republic of Botswana, and His Excellency.
Anyways, so we had this one. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go through some headlines before I sign out. We'll be coming with other news stories in other videos there. So, of course, I can talk about Jacob Mafume, because Harare municipality aisi kumba kwavo and aisi yake, right? Aripa social contract. The guy would actually have sworn an oath, right? An oath. Why do you swear an oath holding the Bible? Because the oath you swear is to God, because you are now in an office handling God's property, right? That is to do with people's property. There are natural laws, right? For natural laws, there is a right to liberty, right? Right to life. One of the natural rights, listen, outside of the constitution, you cannot change. There is the right to property. You know the right to life. Do you know she knows the right to life? Right to life, you know, the Bible says, men shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the of God. Meaning, the word that comes from the devil kills you. Any depressing word gives you depression, and your body is overworked because heart rate increase, right? So that is murder. What the guy is doing, inducing stress, right? When a person is working, he owns a livelihood, right? What is a livelihood? Ufuna ubula muhudu, ufuna ukadzira imba iri gudu, wakaimba yezvidhina ubva umimba yehudu, right? But Jacob Mafume ane mahudu ake avanoti metropolis madziro ubva wati dudu, right? And they break. The guy should just get out of office. In fact, he's not in office, right? And the word office contains, if we remove the O from office, we find sewages. Right to life, right to liberty, right to property. And this nation is not a country. Zimbabwe is not a country. It's a republican. What is a republican? How does a republican differ from a country, or from a country? One of the democratic republic of, but this is a so democratic does not mean democracy, what we think is democratic, right? Republic means an independent is an independent, and independent is not dependent on what the society will be saying. But here the society is saying, akomana musapukanya dzimba dzevanu, right? Misoro yenyu yakapukanyika, don't put that kuendera. So this guy should be actually, of course, if he's not a criminal, he's insane. Whichever way, he should be getting out of office. Anyways, talking about getting out of office, we saw somebody who is born in South Africa, who is a South African by birth, not by descent. We're talking about the beautiful lady from the globe, okay, from Nigeria, from Africa, from South Africa. We're talking about none other than Chidima Adesina, right?
While the electoral processes
we takaona vachida kumisira chigutswa munzira make Adesina vachita tsinye vachiti ngavabude muno mumaforeigners echina, then paanosvika kuNigeria vanomutambirawo zvakanaka. Now Chidima Adesina has been crowned Miss Universe Africa, and obviously to God be the glory, because the devil is a liar. The devil cannot take anything away from you. It is only you who can give up, right? The devil is a liar. The devil is not a lawyer. Of course, I'm not going to try kuroya, but anazanoita, You only lose when you give up or when you stop. Now, this story of Chidima Adesina should inspire every Zimbabweans and fellow Zimbabweans when 2028 comes, register to vote and participate in the elections. Dr. Clarence, TV7 Live. As always, thank you for watching, and I am out. Thank you very much to Leonora Sibanda. Thank you very much for that comment there. Thank you very much for actually writing it in a comment. I see a few people who don't get it. No, do you know how we simplify things? We simplify by putting more words, by explaining from every aspect. Big up to Tariro. Togarepi. Togara muno Zimbabwe. Vachida vasingade ndezvavo. So I'll leave you with this message. Just think of this. Think of this. Just look at yourself in the mirror and think of this. Could unozia iwewe listening to my voice right now? Kuti wakatosikwa na Mwari. Right? The same Mwari akasika ngirozi. The same Mwari akasika Jesu. The same Mwari akasika earth ne Mars ne zuva ne moon. The same Mwari akakusika iwewe. Like Mwari akasika nyika ndo Mwari wako iwewe. Just think about that. Don't just reflect on that. Kuti wakasikwa na Mwari. Wakasikwa na Mwari. The word of God says you do not have because you do not ask. Ask and it will be given for you. Knock and the doors will be open. Seek and you will find.